it's like, man, there's three, the big three: money, sex, power. And if that's right, which I think culturally, you just look, you're like, man, that's probably right. Then, when you intentionally set up, teaching and environments to dethrone the idol of money, there's going to be a lot of other spiritual growth that comes from getting that thing off the throne, And so, like, you're right. I mean, we had, I don't know how many times this happened. I'm thinking of one family in particular that we're close to, just from my son and his friend. But like, it was like, man, we're going to give in a big way, in a way we've never given before. Okay, that's awesome. That's great. Think about the ministry that's going to come from that and all that. And oh, by the way, man, I also signed up to go to India for the first time. It's like something about that whole process was, man, money's off the throne. And it's like now the nations are starting to come into view. I couldn't see that because my hands were so full with this other stuff, right? But now I'm starting to I'm hungering for more of what God wants for my life. And I mean, how many people stepped into foster care and adoptions after, we started going through deeper. And I remember one of my daughter's friends gets baptized right after the Deeper Initiative a few months later. And, we do a testimony kind of time or whatever. And in her testimony, she said, I want to put on display that God is my deepest desire. She got that language from the,
Right.
from the, I mean, you're talking about a 14-year-old, 15-year-old getting that language from a generosity initiative. But it's really because when you start asking the question of deep desire, what's on the throne,